everyone. Welcome to If My Mama Knew podcast. For those of you returning, welcome back. For those of you that are new, don't forget to check out our other episodes. I'm Gigi. Here's Cece,
Hey.
Cookie,
Hey.
and Minnie.
Hey, everyone.
And today's topic is anal sex. Now, I am a virgin in this category, which is really hard for me to say because I'm usually like the one that's always been out there and all that other stuff. But my booty hole is a virgin. Nothing has gone into my booty hole. The only thing that comes out, unfortunately, is shit. But like personally, I don't understand how y'all can have anal sex for the people here who have experienced that lovely sexual endeavor. Because I mean, like, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes when y'all taking a mad shit, that shit hurts. So even to think about something coming out, let alone something going in, like, I don't know how y'all were able to go through that sexual endeavor for those of you that are no longer virgin booty holes. So I've never had anal sex. I think I've gotten near to having anal sex and then I like took it back. I was like, hell no, that ain't happening. Nothing going in my booty hole. But I want to hear from you guys. Like, what is your experience with anal sex? Like, does it really feel that much different from having a dick in your vagina? Like I want to hear the whole experience. Like, what the hell is the whole hype with anal sex? Who wants to enlighten me in that topic? Because I don't know shit about that. I'm a saint in this time.
Well, I'm in the same boat as you, not completely. I've only done it with one person. And honestly, it doesn't feel the same. I can tell you right now, it's the worst feeling. Second of all, when I did do it, it was more of like, protection all the way. Like, you're not going to no, that's how AIDS are created. So I'm more of like, if you're going to do it, it's protection. If we're not going to do it, then I don't want it. Like, I'm out. I'm good. Deuces. But I only done it with one person twice, and I can tell you the twice that I tried, I hate it. It doesn't bring any pleasurement to me. It's not like, oh my God, no, it doesn't do that. I don't know about Cece or Meanie. I don't know about them if it's different for them, but for me, I can tell you right now, I tried it twice and I'm like, I'm out. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to try this anymore. I don't like the feeling.
Minnie, I want to ask you because I remember when I started contemplating possibly doing anal sex, right? Because obviously, like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've tried every sexual experiment I could possibly try, but I've never done that. And I remember when I talked to you about it, Minnie, you told me that it was really enjoyable, this and that, or maybe I was in a drunk moment and I'm remembering the wrong story. But I just want to know, what do you think about anal sex? Could it be that Cookie had a bad experience because maybe the person didn't know how to do it right? Or what do you think? Because I think I heard different feedback from you before.
Something that's very important and making sure if you're gonna do it with a person who will go slow and go at your pace. The person I did it with was very patient, knew what I liked, what I didn't like, and so when I voiced my concern over it, he was totally on board on saying, "Okay, if we don't like it, we'll stop, or if we don't like it, we'll stop." I only did it a couple times. It does feel different. And there were just times where I was like, no, I can't do this. So it is enjoyable. It is a different feeling, but if you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. Because at first, I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. It hurts at first.
Okay, so I mean, I'm curious, right? I don't know, Cece, have you had it in your booty hole before?
Honestly, I don't even remember. I might have tried it once, but I'm trying to recall how it went. Or, I mean, if I did, it probably was that bad that I actually try to forget about it or I forgot about it. Because I'm trying to get recollection of it. But I haven't tried now or anything. It's not my cup of tea at this time. So maybe when I was younger, probably I did with my ex, but once. I don't know. That's about it.
Girl, how do you forget there was some mandingos thing in your booty hole? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like, I'm over here, like, I'm telling you, when you take your mad shit, like, that shit hurts. So for you to know that you are willingly allowing a mandingo to go into your booty hole, and now you telling me you forgot that shit, like, damn, girl. It was either one of those noche de copas type thing, where, like, you don't remember shit, or, like, no, because I'm telling you, that one time I got close to having a mandingo in my booty hole. I don't even think like this, a little bit of the tip went in. I was like, nope, never mind, take it back. I ran away. Like, I almost ran out to the street naked because there was nothing going in my booty hole. But like, was it one of those noche de copas, Cece, that you don't remember what the fuck happened and you remember if it went in or not?
Most likely, because that's the only way that I could have done it. That's something that that you're like, no, it's not normal. Or at least for you, it's not something that you want up your ass. You get me? So I'm thinking that's the only way. But like I said, I'm not gonna say no because I probably did once, probably drunk and things like that. That's the only way. For me at least now, like if you told me like straight up we're like having an intercourse and let me try, it's like fuck no, like no, like go figure that out yourself, but something else, but it's not going up my ass at least. But yeah.
So according to y'all, the only one that had, I would like to say, a positive experience with anal sex here was Minnie. Can I ask you, Minnie, what was the difference between, or what did you feel different between having it stuck in your vagina as opposed to having it stuck in your ass? Because if you tell me it's like 0 to 100, then maybe I'll contemplate my husband getting near that area. Because my husband's told me too, and I was like, no, there's nothing going in there. You ain't touching that. Only shit comes out of there. There's nothing going in there. Like, tell me, Minnie, give me a little more detail on like what it was that was like, oh, I enjoyed it type shit.
I mean, it's not like it's euphoric. I mean, for me, it wasn't like, oh my God, this is divine. I mean, I enjoyed it. The difference is you feel a little bit more pressure and a bit more pain. So if you're into feeling a bit of pain, you'll most likely like it. So yeah, it's just feeling that pressure. That's pretty much it. I mean, I wouldn't say I had 100% positivity. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it's not like it's something that I have to do. And I would have to think about doing it again because I think the last couple of times I was like drunk when it happened, and that made it a little bit more pleasurable.
Okay, so I know somebody that really enjoys it, and she will always tell me, "Oh, Cookie, when you want to try it, you need to relax." And I'm the type of person where if I don't know how to do something or I don't know how it works, I'm more of a nervous person. I have anxiety and I get tense. So she explained to me that over time, if you keep doing it multiple times, it's more enjoyable. But I'm more of like, yeah, I tried it twice. I'm not doing the third time. I'm not trying to go home. I'm trying to 1 and 2 base. Okay, that's it. But I feel like as a married couple, maybe in the future, like later on, maybe you want to try with your husband, Gigi, just to see how it is, because that's what I did. I was like, I want to try this. I want to see how it works. I will have to agree with Mini that at first, the first try hurts a lot. But if you relax and they take their time and they listen to you while trying doing it, then I will be like, okay, that's good. Because the person I tried the first time wasn't as patient. So I was more of like, yeah, I don't like this. I don't want this. I'm okay. I don't need it. But that's my thought about it. I don't know about everybody else.
So like, let's say I'm contemplating it, right? Because like I've heard that, honestly, I've heard from people just like Cookie says that I know people who tell me that straight up it's even better than having like regular sex, vaginal sex, whatever, getting it through your vagina or whatever. And so I'm here like, maybe one day I will try it, maybe I won't. But like, then you hear these horror stories of people shitting on your on people and like all this other weird stuff, and then it's just like, what the hell, man? Like, I think it traumatizes you. But like, I would say, since you girls have done it before, what would be the things that you guys say I would need? Like, I know for sure lube. Is there something else that you ladies would recommend that I prepare for this special night of me getting a mandingo in my booty hole? Yes, Cookie.
Alcohol. You know why? Because it makes you more relaxed. Because of the fact that you're more sober, you won't be able to relax. And you're gonna overthink things. And that's the worst thing you want to do. Honestly. I think that's the most horrible thing. Like I get a like the vaccine. When I got the vaccine, I was like, oh my God, my whole arm got intense. So I was like, I wish I was on alcohol so I don't have to worry about this feeling and the feeling of anxiety. But I will have to say, yeah, alcohol. Not too drunk, good enough to be like remember the feeling, but also to the part where you're not as nervous.
All right. I see that. All right, now my question is, I'm sorry, Minnie, you're the only one that showed some type of satisfaction in this culo sex.
Wait, I want to add on to what Cookie said. Definitely relax. And personally, when I did it, I never used lube ever, so it was straight on. So like I said, having a partner who will listen to you and understand how you're feeling, like if it's too much and you say stop, make sure they'll stop. If you could have a little bit of alcohol to like relax or whatever makes you relax, go for it. But yeah, relaxation, and it's very important in that.
She kind of left me like speechless when she said she didn't use lube. I mean, you get me. It's something that's not, that doesn't produce lube. You get me. And the guy, yeah, they get the pre sperm and whatever. But how did that work? Like, wasn't even painful.
I think I kind of have to be on mini side on this because I didn't use it either. So yeah, I didn't. The thing here at that part, you have to think about it really carefully because if you are gonna do it with lube, do it. But for me, it was more of like I don't want to feel that if it's not naturally mine, then I don't feel comfortable. Because when we go to the gyno to check once a year and they do that, I feel so disgusted. I go back home and I want to shower. So I can only imagine when it's gonna happen. You know? So I pretty much like Minnie said, you need to get somebody who's gonna listen to you. When the moment that you're like, okay, this is too much, I can't, they understand that you have to stop.
You gotta remember though, Minnie's a fucking masochist. She likes all that fucking hard shit and crap. So like, I mean, I probably would have guessed that she wouldn't have used lube, but me personally, like, I'm someone that like, I mean, I'm an asshole. I am. But like, when it comes to being in bed, I want it like a certain way. I don't want to be slammed against, like, I don't want to be slammed against this or something driven up my booty hole. Like, I don't want all that stuff. But Minnie enjoys that stuff. So like, it doesn't surprise me that she wouldn't have used lube, especially considering who I think she is, she did it with. Like, I just think that with them, there was some sort of special connection that she's like, fuck it, anything you say goes type shit, right? But like me personally, like even with my husband, like I swear to you, I do want to try it because I feel like it's an experience I want to have. But like just thinking of something back there or even close to there, I don't know, man. I'm like, I don't know if I'm traumatized or I've been watching too much of those soap operas where like shit happens when you try. I don't know what the hell's going on with me. But like I know Minnie's a masochist, so I knew from day one if she would have done it, that bitch wouldn't have used loot. Cookie's kind of like a badass slash I don't give a fuck type shit. But like she said, a noche de copas, like you don't remember shit, you don't give a fuck. You're like, fuck it, let's go all the way, let's do this and all that. And honestly, like I wanted us to discuss this topic because I wanted to hear the different viewpoints, like especially from Minnie and Cookie and Cece too, even though she don't remember shit. Like, how does it feel? How is it different? Like, why the fuck should I even try it if I try it? Because like I mean, I don't know, man. Like, there's so many stigmas when it comes to sex that, like, oh, you have to try this, you have to try that. Have you done this? Have you done that? Like, all the fucking sex positions now that there's like the whole book's written for it. Like, I only know like 2 of them, I think. I just want to know what are your, like, what questions would you have about anal and all that other stuff? Go, Cece. What question you got?
Did you guys ask the guys what's the fascination about anal sex? Because I mean, a lot like Gigi said, there's a lot of guys that do ask for it, and it depends on the girl if they want to try it or not. But like we said no, or we didn't do it as I didn't do it as often like you guys. But did you ever ask your partner why he wanted to like try it or why he enjoyed it?
Okay, that's a good question. Honestly, guys. Okay, so you know how us women we have more of like more open minded, more of like this, more of that. I feel like when it comes to guys and they find the girl that they really really like, they're nasty. They're just nasty. That's honestly the truth. Like I feel like some of them are like, no, I don't want to do that. That's disgusting. Because the first person that I did try it with, he was like, it's disgusting. I don't want to do this. And I was like, that's fine with me. I don't want to do this either. Let's be virgins together, you know? But for some reason I wanted to try something new, and for some reason he was like, I want to do it. I want to do it. So this is where I think is more of like when the guy likes a girl to the max, to the point of that level, they're just like, they just want to be nastier. And then later, not only that, but I feel like also because the behind is a lot more tighter, and men love that. Like honestly, they enjoy that. And it's weird to say, but it's the truth. The tighter it is, the more enjoyable it is for them too.
I ain't trying to sound like a fucking nerd, but I was researching that shit, right? I know I was researching anal sex. What a fucking weirdo.
Your homework.
My husband's gonna walk in one day and see me researching anal sex and be like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, really?" So I read that too. That like apparently like your booty hole is tighter than your vagina hole, and so when they stick it in there, it's more pleasurable for them because of the tightness. Blah blah blah. The muscles. I read like 2 sentences and then I stopped reading. So that's all the research I did. But still, though, like that, which is another reason why, like, obviously, I hope I would enjoy it. But if I know that my husband is going to enjoy it, maybe we should try it. But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a Hispanic thing in me. I don't know what the hell it is in me that it's like, nope, nothing goes close to your a hole, your booty hole, your whatever hole. Like I don't know. I just feel like I don't know if I'm traumatized. I don't know what the hell's going
You're
on.
not traumatized. You're just a gangster. That's what I call ghetto. we lived in the hood so long that to the point where we're like, no, that's the no. That's a no. You're not allowed to touch me there. That's a no. And that's what happens there. Because remember, a lot of us were raised in the hood to the point where we're like, yeah, that's a no. Unless we're going to jail. And we have to be mentally prepared for that. That's it. That's why. I think that's why, because for me, it was always a no, because I felt like I was completely like, and it is a no. But like for me, it was more of like, I felt like I was a guy and I was like, no, you can't touch me there. No, not even when I go to jail, you can't touch me there. And if I do go to jail, that person's gonna die. That's it. Try me.
Ay, Dios mío, esto.
I'm here thinking like, why the hell is this bitch bringing up jail? And now I just remembered you dropped the soap. And if you drop the soap in jail, you get a little visitor in the bag. Now I remember the whole was like, why does this bitch keep saying she's going to jail? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Now I just thought about it. I was like, oh, the soap. Yeah, now I remember. So many. Now that I have your undivided attention. I can't remember Cece's question. Oh, did you ever talk to the guy on like why he enjoyed it, if he enjoyed it? Like, did you guys talk about it after or whatever? Like after you did it, like I don't want to make this sound like a fucking essay, but it was like there's some point of reflection, like we should keep doing that, we shouldn't keep doing that, like that shit felt good, or y'all just stuck the mandingo in there, did what y'all gotta do, and then went your separate ways.
Okay, so I'm gonna be very honest. Like, we didn't even talk about it when we first did it. We just kind of got into it, and then at first I was like, wait, what are you doing? He's like, I just want to try something. Is that okay with you? And I was like, okay, let's try it. So, like I said, at first it hurt, and I was like, no, this isn't gonna work. And he's like, relax, just relax. And if it keeps hurting, we'll stop. I'll stop. And so I had to like, it is a mental thing. Like, you have to tell your body relax, because if you get tense and you're like really nervous, it hurts even more. So I relaxed because I trusted him. And like I said, it's like a feeling of pressure. And after a while, it didn't feel good. But afterward, I was like, okay, that wasn't so bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. And then it wasn't something we would routinely do. But he did say he enjoyed it, just like as you guys have stated, like it is a tighter feeling, especially if you don't do it often. It retains the tight feeling. But like I said, I think the later times that we did it, we didn't do it often, but the last times we did it, I think I was pretty drunk. So I think I enjoyed it more when I was more relaxed. Yeah, Cookie?
So I was being a nerd too, like Gigi, and I did some research. Our behind can stretch to the point that we can fit a raccoon.
Excuse me? Repeat that again. Let Gigi hear that shit.
So I did some research too, because I was being a nerd and I wanted to be a nerd just like you, Gigi. So I found out that our behinds can stretch so much that we can fit a raccoon.
Nigga, what fucking type of research are you doing? Like a raccoon? Is that what she said? A raccoon?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, Cookie? I do my research in Google. Where the fuck do you do your research? Freaking
No, what is trying to say that our behind can stretch that wide, as big as a raccoon.
So she's basically telling you you can try the mandingo up your ass because it's gonna stretch out.
at this point, she's saying that I could shove 10 mandingos at the same time up my ass. The fucking size of a raccoon. Fuck that shit. Well, unless they're black mandingos. Black mandingos are big. Hold up, I'm still trying to process this fact that Cookie has just sprung on us like it's all good. I can't right now. I really can't. Oh my god. Like, no, but my question is this. Who literally tried to shove a fucking raccoon up their booty hole that scientists know this shit? Cause we go through facts to find this shit out. Like, what the fuck is what Cookie, where the fuck did you read that shit, bro? Like, I can't with you. I'm over here thinking she about to say something scientific when she comes on. I can't right now. Oh, during my research, I read that anal sex helps with constipation. So if your poopy not coming out, get it in there and it'll come out, according to the scientists or the doctors or whoever the hell does this research. Like, I can't right now. I really can't. Oh my gosh. Raccoon up your booty hole. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, so aside from the raccoon up your booty hole, I feel like that's gonna be the highlight of my week. I'm gonna be going like, did you know you can fit a raccoon up your booty hole? Like, what advice would you have for me, a newbie at this sexual endeavor, before I do this? Like, what would you guys tell me? And I guess Cece, because she don't remember shit.
The only thing I could say is be drunk at least, or high, or something. Other than that, that's about it.
Just relax. You use lube, so use lube, it'll help. Just make sure you are in the mood, like really in the mood. Don't be like half turned on. No, you have to be really turned on for your body to completely relax, and you'll enjoy it.
Whatever Cece and Mini said, I agree 100% with both of them in that situation. So If you are, do what they told you to do. It'll help a lot.
Oh, and since you're with your husband, like you guys have that trust and that communication. But for anyone out there who wants to try it for the first time, make sure you're doing it with the right partner. Because like I said, at first it is pretty painful. So if you want to have an enjoyable experience, make sure you're with someone who will listen to you and understand your wants and needs.
And if you do try it, Gigi, you gotta come on and do the recap of how painful or how you think if you're gonna continue doing it or just like a one-time thing, and that's about it.
I gotta get fucked up. From what I'm hearing, the pain that I feel when I'm trying to poop, plus all the other stuff, thinking of having my husband's mandingo in me, I'm gonna have to be drunk, relax. I'm gonna take yoga right before. I'm go wusa, wusa, and come on, handle my inner chakra, shikra, whatever that shit is called, the sex god. But yes, of course, I'll come on here and tell y'all honestly, anal sex, yay or nay? Hell, fuck, no more mandingos in my booty hole. I'll let y'all know, cause I don't give a fuck. Everyone can know about my mandingos. I don't think I have any other questions. Anyone else have any other questions before I go forget?
Thank you everyone for joining us on this episode of If My Mama Knew. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can stream our podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, Google, Pandora, and YouTube. I'm Minnie signing us off. This is Cece.
Bye.
This is Cookie.
Bye.
And this is Gigi.
Bye.